Good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday night. I'm back. Another week of streaming here, my friends. I have to fix everything. as usual, I have to fix everything. Let's get the camera on first. That's at least easy to fix. Now I gotta go for dog things because I didn't look at them beforehand. Let's get you. Okay. Oh. There you go, and under. Like go. All right. There we go. Okay, very good. Very, very good. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's been having a good start of their week. What can we do? Where should we start? It's already started. We'll be popping into GreedFall here some more. And hopefully making some more progress, I would imagine. Oh, weird, level 28. Did we just level to level 28 when we were last here, I wonder? Because that was the next level I needed some points from. I'll have to check that. Do a good old continue here. And let's get the game audio up, as we do. There we go. Yeah, have I looked at my skill points here? Oh, I guess I did do it. Okay. Oh, this is level 29 for next point. Okay. I need from here something. I think vigor level 2 is what I need the most from that. Yeah, I think definitely vigor level 2, so I can maybe get to other places. What's the next point on this one? 29, and I guess the next point would be 32 probably, right? Because this one is 31. Unless they smile upon me and give me one at 30, but I doubt it. Usually it seems like it's they hop over one another. Okay. Alright, where were we and what were we doing? Investigating cemetery. Okay, so we're in the middle of figuring out the not secrets. Theological conflict. Oh, we're waiting for results of the research on that. Voices of the Mother Cardinal, I don't really care so much for. Give knowledge. Alright, then we're just like back to basically the normal missions. Alright, well, let's finish up the spy from Ptolemy. Where do we have to go for this? Keep investigating in San Mateus. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's what we should do. Let's go. See if we can fast travel our way over to San Mateus. Oh yeah, no, our house is right over here, right? I say I could run. I guess the edge of the map was the closest, but no, it's our house right here. Alright. And up we go. A residence. And anything else going on in this camp here? I think so. Inventory look like 188 of 300. Okay, I must have cleaned out my inventory. I'm around. I must have cleaned it out.
Find Fernando. Do you remember him? He should be able to inform us.
Yes, I remember Fernando. Let's go and see him.
Okay. I think we'll start our recording here and get this show on the road, my friends. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back. Some more GreedFall. We're going to finish up our Knots quest line here by doing some more investigations in San Mateus, in the port of San Mateus. And then, based on what I saw on the quest log there, it looks like we're probably ready to do some more main missions. Because the ones that are left are ones that I'm not sure I want to do because they adversely affect our faction reputations, or they deal with the one dude that I don't use as a companion, so I don't really care about him and what he needs. Alright, so over here. Oh, wait a minute. I see some loot. Not going to collect itself. Alright. So going in here. Talk to Harbor Master. Do a quick save before I do that, just in case.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
Ask about Alba.
We are looking for a young Naut named Alba on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave the island. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area. But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
Nope, that's it.
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
Okay. Let's go talk to some folks around here. Is this the girl that just up and disappeared when she arrived here? She was a newly minted Naut. So many chests. So much loot. So little time. Port. Speak to Naut Lookout.
Your Excellency. Captain Vasco, what fair wind brings you here?
Ask her if she saw her.
We're looking for a young Naut who arrived from New Serene a short time ago. Her name is Alba.
Yes, I remember her well. The poor child wanted to flee her father, who wanted to take her back to the convent. She asked me when our ship was leaving, and if I thought we could take her on board. I told her she'd better talk to the captain, but we weren't leaving right away in any case. So she left.
Asked her about Alba's father? Twice?
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said. He followed her here to take her back to Tuleme. Poor child.
Did she tell you what his name was?
Yes. She told me that if a certain gentleman, Lorenz, That's it, Lorenz. If he was asking after her, I should send him packing.
Surely it was a fake excuse. We're looking for her for espionage and treason.
Really? Yet she seems sincere. Treason? I can't believe it.
Ask where to find her father?
If her father is actually here, do you have any idea where we might find him?
Well, at one point I asked her why she was not waiting at the tavern for a ship to leave. She told me she could not go to the tavern. So maybe that's where you'll find him.
Okay. Leave it at that.
I must leave you.
Find Alba's father at the tavern. I don't remember her being wanted for treason, but... Oh, that's right. That's right. She was stealing their... She took all their information and was trying to sell it or something. That's what it was. Now, it's been a week, so it's trying to wrap my head back around the thread that was already in progress. Takes a moment. Right, in we go. Speak to Master Lorenz.
Hello. Are you Master Lorenz?
Indeed, my lady. What do you want from me?
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I have a few questions for you.
Ask him to talk about his daughter.
We're looking for a young Naut called Alba. We were told that you are her father.
Alba. What a stupid name. Her real name is Clara, and yes, she is my daughter, although she chose to deny me.
Ask him if you've seen her twice.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Theleme. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Ask him if you've seen her.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Theleme. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
If he thinks she's guilty.
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by the Nauts. Do you think she could be guilty?
Espionage? I can't believe it. But treason? How can it be denied? She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
Yeah, I'm not really on speaking terms with the Ordo Luminis myself, but ask him about it.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Some inquisitors are specialists in hunting criminals, or heretics, or young scatterbrains. That's certainly the case with this Johannes. He will bring her back to me, and she will return to the convent in Theleme.
Do you know where we could find him? Maybe he could help us.
His last message was about a missionary camp where he had followed her near Wench... something or other. I'm sorry, I can't remember those island names.
Thank you, sir.
If you find her, bring her back to me. She will no longer have the chance to betray anyone at the convent. I hope we're done.
Yeah, I guess we're done. On the Ordo Luminis's...
A missionary camp near a village whose name begins with Wench.
Could it be Wenchavier, the village of Katasak? We know there were missionaries in the area.
That's it. Let's go.
Alright, where's our police deck? It's undoubtedly going to be closer than edge of the map here. Oh wait, I'm going too far because I'm down at the ports now. Actually, it's this way, isn't it? Oh, well, we got a battle this way, one way or the other. There we go. A little bit of XP. And a lot of stuff. Down here. There we go. So kind of back this way. Alright. So I was going the wrong way. Go figure. Okay, this way. And we're right in here. There we go. Alright, I'm traveling. Traveling to when Shaka whatever. Whatever it is. When Shenga. And onwards. Now I keep looking out around here because apparently when we're halfway through the game, at our camp here, there's supposed to be a letter that starts the DLC. But I have not seen it yet, so I don't know if I don't think I've done the DLC yet. But if I'm not halfway through the game, then man, we got a ways to go.
Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see.
Nope. Going the spell casting route, even though it was very frustrating, is now finally feeling much more rewarding. So we're actually right where we need to be here. Oh yeah, there's a town board here and stuff, message board here. So we've been here a couple times. Anything on this message board? No, we took everything off of it, right?
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Let me go. I've done nothing wrong.
Speak if you want me to release you. Where is she?
I don't know. I'm thirsty. Give me
Of course I'm gonna have to kill this guy, right?
You will have nothing until you tell me something.
Have mercy. I'm dying.
I don't care. If you die, I will just question another one like you. Talk! Where is the girl?
This is surely the sleuth. And luckily, he's not found Alba yet.
He's questioning this man to find out.
Hey, who goes there? Who are you? And what are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I was sent to find a young Naut, Alba.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. But this savage will soon tell me where to find her.
Order him to release his prisoner.
Your brutality must stop. I order you to release this man and leave immediately.
I don't care about your orders. And since you want to
Oh, I will definitely kill this dude. I have no problem killing this guy.
Poison on my blade.
No problem whatsoever.
Let's free this poor man.
Fortunately, Taleme is now suspicious with me, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaix. I thought I was dead. He would have killed me, even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first, I have to go back to my village. I need to heal. Meet me in Chevalier later on.
Chevalier, that's what it is. The Taleme is actually suspicious of me now. Well, I don't have anything that would actually yeah, Petrius. Yeah, because they're the ones I just haven't really engaged with at all. I mean, I've done a few of their missions though. I've also like stopped them from doing a lot of things. I wonder if I mean, I guess I could do Petrus's quests, and maybe that would put me back into like their good graces, I guess, at least somewhat. I guess I could. I don't like. Actually, well, there's research in Eden. This theological conflicts might actually help that. So, because that is for them. Although I probably won't side for them, so probably won't help that much. What's the guide in Chevalier? Is there a... There should be a campfire right over here, right? This is where we spawned in. Yeah, well, it's 160... Oh, there's a campfire over there, okay. So... grab this. And I'll grab that. Oh, there's some, let's battle these guys just for some experience points. I don't know if I'm going to get that many. How many experience points do I have right? Well, I want to see. And 118. I'm curious as to how much these guys are actually giving. Doesn't look like it moves the needle much at all.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Okay, so what did that do? 10696. Okay, so they actually are giving me some good XP for these things. It just doesn't seem like it because there's so much needed for the next level. All right, so it isn't a waste to do this, at least. Although there's a bunch of bats over there that I really don't want to deal with either. So we're not going to do that part. Okay, so what is the closest one? Here we go, village. Bam. A lot faster than running that way.
You are the ones who saved me from Saul Lasser. I am so grateful to you. I owe you so much. But you wanted to ask me questions?
Ask about, Alba?
We're looking for a Naut girl. The same one that the Inquisitor is looking for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. I would really like to help you, but...
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba is in a very delicate situation. If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was right to be afraid, that poor girl. She came here saying she was being chased. I led her into the forest nearby to a cave where she could hide. If you have one of your... notes, I'll show you where she is.
Thank you.
Did you want anything else?
Ask about his business?
Do you offer services as a guide?
Sometimes I take Renaigse to a good fishing place. They give me beautiful objects in exchange. But right now we have to be careful. There have been accidents with the Tenlands. Did you want anything else?
That's just a
I
weird
must go. Goodbye.
question to be asking him, I guess, but sure. Okay, so she is over there. Let's see if I can get something close to where her thing is. Get near the water. Here we go. I like how they mark the closest camp to where you want to go. It didn't do that much. Didn't give me that much closer, but it was still something. Also, I believe we have some enemies here.
And let's go!
Okay, excellent. And there. This over here. That's just a pile of leaves with stuff in it. Ooh, these guys are bigger and stronger.
Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Okay. I keep forgetting I had my Q I could have used. That heal up a little bit to let that regenerate a little bit. Right on the edge of level 29. Here's that trail of blood again. We've been in this cave once before because there's a trail of blood here.
Here is the cave that our protege told us about.
I can't say that I have a good memory of this place.
Yeah. Find iron ore. Possible to climb. Oh, right. We have to go around this way. Yep. And we got these guys here to deal with.
Potion if you want to cast more spells.
Nice. Very nice. This is, yeah, here's the 2 dead children there. Who are still there, even though I told them where to find them, told the villagers where to find them. Okay.
Look, a camp. Maybe these are Albert's things.
29 meters that way. Let me check up here again and see if there's more. There was loot up here before. I think, right? Yeah, it's still loot. Okay, it was a chest, so that doesn't regenerate. Okay. Just checking. Can't leave that loot behind.
No, you will not get me. I will not go back to the convent.
Ooh. Okay, you need not fight me, girl.
Stop! You have won. Finish me. I still prefer to die than to return to my father.
Wait, something's wrong. She sincerely believes that we're chasing her on behalf of her father.
Spare her.
We did not intend to kill you, let alone take you back to your father.
So then why are you here?
We know you betrayed the Naughts who took you in. You stole documents from your captain to sell them to the highest bidder. And we're here to pick them up.
What? I never did such a thing. The Naughts are the family I chose. I would never betray them.
There's no point in denying it. We found the dead drop that you used. We confirmed that you were negotiating to sell secrets. And Captain Reuben, who already suspected you, reported the theft of his book just as you were leaving town.
If you were innocent, you wouldn't have fled your crew.
But all of this is false. I don't even know what a dead drop is. And if I fled, it was to escape you.
Escape us? If you were not the spy, that makes no sense. You'd better tell us what happened.
Some time ago, Captain Reuben told me that he had been informed that my father had gone to Tearfredy. It worried me. I knew my father would do anything to bring me back. Then, in New Serene, my colleagues told me that the legate was looking for me. I was scared. I told the captain, who told me that I would find a ship in San Mateus to leave the island. But there were none. I saw my father at the tavern with one of his inquisitors, and I realized that my only chance was to flee deeper inland. A native helped me find this cave, and there you have it.
I can't believe it.
Reuben used the mistrust of the volunteers to accuse her, and he used us to make her run away.
Probably to hide the fact that he himself is the spy. We've been duped. We must return to New Serene as soon as possible and warn the Admiral before it's too late.
And what will become of me?
You will come with us. We will protect you. We'll need your testimony.
Okay. Reward was put in your chests of your campfires. Oh. Because I'm friendly with the Naughts now. You don't say. And then we've got some skill points. So, what do I want here? I guess I can do one more in Shield of the Enlightened. I still haven't really used at all. Weapons. One-handed blade. Two-handed heavy weapons. Don't really have a need for that. Was this going towards Storm? It's a shockwave causing a stasis for all enemies in combat. I mean, that sounds fantastic. It takes 3 points, but it sounds fantastic to get there, so I want to do it. And then talents, I want Vigor level 2. Go. The next one's at 33, yeah, which makes... Oh, 33, so it's one more than I thought it would be. Alright. Okay. So be it. The grind continues. I can make it to 30. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know. Like, I don't think I've started the DLC at all. If I have, I don't realize that I've done it. So that means if I do trigger the DLC at some point, then maybe I will level up some from it. Because that would be good. Look down here. Is the campfire. Yeah, there it is over there. Also, I should probably get my inventory straightened out here. Oh, I can hold up to 400 now. Ooh, well that's fantastic. What we got? Morning Star. I guess I don't need to get this squared away then right now. Okay, never mind. Let's just get going. Travel here, port quarter. 2 hours and 24 minutes to get there. Guess we'll do Patreus' thing and Alba's thing too. I mean, why not? I wanna level up, and that's gonna be the surefire way of doing it. So, much as I hate, I mean, Alba I don't hate, but Patreus I absolutely hate.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Speak of spying?
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. But she never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is Reuben?
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions. Anything else?
Nope, that's good.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Question the new crew. Okay, but be discreet about it. And these three guys again, huh? Alright, let's F5 it. Make sure I don't mess this up.
Hello, you need something?
Got Captain Reuben?
What do you think about Captain Reuben?
I know what it's gonna sound like, but I liked it better when you were captain.
Thank you. Heartfelt. But tell me why.
He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit, if you know what I mean.
He's aloof. Doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackeys. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen, one of the girls from the tavern. She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brothel. Must cost him a right fortune. He should be careful. A debt with a coin guard is like sailing near a storm.
Reassure him.
If he's a loner, would make sense he needs some company from time to time. And as captain, he must have the means.
Yes, you are certainly right. Well, none of my business. Anything else?
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
They did say do it without raising any suspicions, so
Your
I'm
Excellency.
feeling like I'm going to need to, at
I'm
least
so
with one of
pleased
them.
to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain,
Good day, Jonas.
what can I do for you?
Got Reuben?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people obey him, and runs a tight ship. What else is there to say? He's a captain. I'm only a cabin boy.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was trustworthy, he treated her like one of our own. But when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nod. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. I imagine he regretted having trusted her at all. Anything else, Your Excellency?
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
afraid I need to be going.
The other guy was the only
Watch
one I
out for
could raise his suspicions with, huh? Let's see.
Good day. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavia.
I'm all yours, Captain.
What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. But he keeps his distance. As if he wasn't a member of our species. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems... troubled. The slightest disagreement puts him over the edge. But never mind me. It's not my place to judge my captain. He's got responsibilities I can't fathom. Anything else?
Question Gretchen the harlot. Ah,
I need to be off. Perhaps we'll meet later.
Farewell, then.
okay, so that's why I could raise the other guy's suspicions, because he knew about Gretchen. Okay. So over to the brothel we go.
Come closer,
Cut through here, right?
liquor and wine from the continent.
Yep.
Oh, it's you, Norman's here for a day. Come and see.
Okay, which one of you? I think Gretchen's probably here, right? Or not? She's standing right next to the door. Okay, there you go.
Hello, my darlings. It's rare to see the upper crust in here. It must be my lucky day. Do you and yours want to have a good time? I could call a few friends.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What would you like, then?
I mean, could have at least given me an option to be up for that. Ask her about the captain.
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot, and that you spend a lot of time with him.
He's one of my regulars, it's true. He always asks for me. But it's because I'm the sweetest.
Does he confide in you?
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my clients and me is nobody's business.
Offer her to become a courtesan. Okay.
How about a change of scenery, and a chance to work in a more luxurious environment?
Become a courtesan? But don't you need connections to get there?
I'm the legate of the congregation, and the governor's cousin. So?
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss such a chance. What do you want to know?
Learn about his recent behavior.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes. He's become impatient and anxious. He's become suspicious, too.
Has he told her about his plans?
Did he tell you about his plans?
Like everyone else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich. And that he would marry me. But they all say that.
Talk about his relationships with the other Knots.
Did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men and his superiors?
Oh, yes. He's always complaining about it. He was hoping for a promotion. He wanted to be appointed fleet commander. But they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despises him.
He says everyone is unfair towards him and doesn't recognize his talents, and it has turned him bitter.
Thank you, Gretchen. I'm done.
Alright, now we gotta follow
This man is
him.
a complete traitor. Bitter, dissatisfied, and anxious. We should follow him tonight. He may finally lead us to some solid proof.
Okay, so I gotta follow him after nightfall, eh? Alright, well, I imagine they'll give me a prompt here or something to be like, yeah, wait till nightfall or whatever. Yeah. Problem is, I got two things competing for. Okay, 61 meters. I got two things competing for that compass direction, and it's the one I'm walking away from, the one I'm walking towards. And they're gonna have me like hide out somewhere here. Here we go.
We can see everything from here.
Wait. Five here. Follow him. Really nowhere I can go to not be in his line of sight, is there?
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out?
No. Alright. Though he's not looking behind him. Behind himself. At all, which is interesting. Means he probably already suspects me and is leading me into a trap. Now he's running. Wasn't this where we found his thing over there? The rock?
Here he is, red-handed. The sellout. Shall we arrest him?
Intervene on the spot. Wait to see what he put in the box. Wait to see what he put in the box?
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box.
Yeah, this is the dead drop that we went to before.
The captain and his buyer should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
Let's put the message back where we found it. Better no one knows we read it.
And we should warn the Admiral immediately. She'd want to know.
Let's go.
Alright. Because here's the thing, if I had confronted him, we'd probably have to fight him. And I don't know if they want him don't know if they'd want him dead or not, because he's a captain, right? They'd want to bring him to justice, I think. So I'm assuming doing it this way will score me more brownie points than the Admiral herself can. She needs to do.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Speak of spying.
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box even though he knows you know about it.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
Okay. Witness the secret meeting. And then hopefully we don't miss it because we did it this way. Okay, no, they have me going up on the ridge there. All right.
From this position, we'll be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
Men of the coin. I can't believe it. What schemes have we gotten mixed up with again?
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries?
Oh, this is the Admiral. Oh wow, she went down that hill and I couldn't follow.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Go.
This traitor got what he deserved.
Is everything all right, Admiral?
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you.
There's dead bodies of the captain and his men. Alright, I know which one's got it. Over here. Contract sealed by the guard.
In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent.
Disgusting that someone could accept a deal like that. And we're surprised that some officers are not respected.
And his journal.
He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
Or we'll give it to her right now? Maybe? Since we're here? I mean, no time like the present. I mean, I know she's getting healed up and all that stuff, but while they're tending to her wounds, you can read what we found. Oh, hello, barrel in the back. Your iron ore in that barrel. I still have no use for it because I haven't crafted a damn thing in the game. But if I were crafting stuff, it would be fantastic.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
you did.
nothing. Did you find the documents he intended to sell?
Yes, here they are. But there was more than just his journal.
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. As for you, Alba, I owe you an apology. I should have trusted you.
You have nothing to do with it. The captain did everything to make me appear guilty.
No. If we put the same trust in the volunteers as in the Seaborns, this would never have happened. We owe you a lot, Desarde. I will not forget it. Nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full gratitude. Anything else?
Good, I've got her full gratitude. No, I think we can leave.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Okay. Sorry, just checking something. Okay, so we've done that. What's our character sheet? No, that's scratch. Our reputation with the knots now. Friendly. Okay. And we're nice with the Bridgeland. Alright, so I guess we should work on Petrius here, right? I guess we should, if I want to level up and get all the things. So do this. Play on map. So, where is the map? Where does he want me to go for this? He hasn't revealed that yet. Apparently. Go travel. We can travel up here and go to Eden and ask him about that research while we're here. And we'll talk to Petrius here now.
Have you considered my proposition?
Yeah.
Very well. Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Matthias. They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well. And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances. Well, let's do it.
Already not liking this. But let's go for it. I'm an XP whore and I need XP. All my things. Oh, it took me here anyway. The Cardinals Apartments. I could ask them. We're here at the camp. Let's ask these people about their thing. Which somewhere here, right? Yeah, missionaries' quarters.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I am not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
Okay.
This man is burning up with fever, and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on his feet.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them. This man was in the swamp. We know it's home to many creatures that we have a poor knowledge of. But local healers will certainly know which antidote to use. We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Okay. Ask the natives for help. And up we go. And we'll F5 before we go in there. My reputation is good with these guys, so I would think he would help us.
Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
Ask him if he knows a healer.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegat is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us. I have to go.
Like so many others.
I mean, he's so friendly and kind, and then I'm like, I gotta go. And he's like, oh yeah, whatever. Whatever. Just like everybody else. You just come in my house and you talk to me and you trample on my floor and then you leave. It's like, geez, dude, I'm just like trying to help somebody here. You're the guy that knows stuff.
Here you are again. What do you want?
Antidotes?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegat.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Which is?
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children.
Yep.
You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment.
Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwell.
Okay. Yeah, like all the names are like, yeah, you know, they could have just asked us. And they don't, because they treat us like idiots. Like, yeah, I hear you. This is why I don't want to help these people at all, but you know what? I also want XP.
Where am I?
You're in Eden. You are safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
Find the theologian's camp. I honestly don't want to do it with this guy in my party, because he's probably not as good as the other guys that I have. So maybe we'll swap him out at the camp here. Where is the camp at? Over this way, right? Or did I come out? I came out a different way, didn't I? No, here it is. Here it is. I'm going to swap him out for the moment, because he's not really going to help me. Gather the companions. Gather the companions. There we go. Alright, and let's bring let's compose my team. You know what? Let's take Vasco and Kirk, because they were doing pretty good. I mean, what should we call it? Oh, I can't. I'm still stuck with Petrius. Oh, that sucks. Because I started his mission. Yeah. Right. I wonder if this is on a... Doesn't look like it's on a timer, but I would not be surprised if there was a timer kicking down right now. Alright, screw it. We'll take this guy with us. Swamp Sanctuary Camp. Go. Alright. So there's got to be something open now, right? Because this is the place that I couldn't get through before. So I'm betting if those guys went through here, they've opened up a path that I couldn't get down before. See? Yeah, look at this.
There being a path in this place the last time we came.
Yep, exactly.
You're right, my child. This passage must have been cleared by the expedition. We should follow it.
Yep. That was driving me nuts too. I'm like, how do I get over to this other place? Like, yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, Ring of the Abscess Mother. Oh, there was an axe in there. That axe, I have not swapped out my axe forever here. Oh, it's the same. It's the same as what I have? Really? Is there like literally only one axe in the game? One-handed axe in the whole game? I don't leave any loot spots around. Loot spots unobtained, I mean.
Suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Sounds like they're alive and arguing.
You just want...
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
You were not hard to find.
Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault.
Oh, he's definitely dead. We
This
just
is yet
collected
more
his
proof
stuff.
that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
How charming. Exactly.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what has led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
Reasons for the quarrel?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter.
Yeah,
According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Ask her about the missing members of the expedition?
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information. But you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Let me guess. Let me guess what direction we're going here. Brother Virgil's been murdering members of the expedition so that it would fail because he wants to discredit her so that any other tablet she found that doesn't validate his worldview can be tossed aside as fake. I'm guessing that's what's going on here.
Brother Virgil.
What do you want?
Reasons for the quarrel?
Can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
Exactly.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
And also, we're talking stone tablets. Like, what do they do? Change a B to a D? Like, how you do that on a stone tablet? Asking about the missing members of the expedition.
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange.
For a
There aren't
man,
many villages around here.
a man who's certain about
We've been in
things,
this
you
region
have no
before,
proof.
And the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
What's that? The creatures that roam the area will get me to the next level of XP? Okay. Sounds good. Ruthless, you say? Sounds like an XP shower. Okay. How do I... Wait. Is this just a dead end? This is just a dead end. How do you... Is there another exit to this camp? So... Okay. How do we get... where these things are? Did I pass a... path in the road here? Oh, there's a camp area right here. Okay, so how do I get up there? Is there a climbing thing here? Oh, no, it's just literally this path. Okay, well that was the third campsite we needed for this area. There's only 3 in this area. I'm guessing there's going to be probably a ton of bats and stuff, right? There's poison and all that. So wait, anything down here? And there's a quest item down here.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
That is unlikely. Look, my child. The wound is located at the back of the skull. I regret to say that in my opinion, he was struck from behind. With a mace, most likely.
Yeah. Science level 2 I don't have, right?
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
That is unlikely. Look, my child.
Yeah, so we
wound
need
is located at
science.
the back of the skull.
Don't
I
do
regret
anything
to say that
there.
in my
But yeah,
opinion,
it
was
is sound like
struck
he
from
was.
behind with a mace, most likely.
Brother, what's his name, is murdering these expedition people in order to make the expedition fail. Oh, we got some enemies down here. Can I shoot them from up here? No.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Okay. Is there anything back here? Another way down, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. You sure wasn't a small path to a chest of some kind? Let's get potion here of magic. Nope.
Things are about to get dicey.
What? We got another dead guy here.
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
Alas, anyone could have stabbed this priest. Both natives and priests carry knives.
Okay. He's definitely foul play afoot here. It's a shame I need science level 2 to really see it though. It's like it seems like no matter what I put my skill points into, it's never good enough.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. To my help, and death to the
And there we go.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile. Most likely a Llewellyn. But what was he doing alone, so far from the camp? It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
All these disguised deaths, these abject crimes. The natives can be violent, but they are not deceitful. I'm afraid that Brother Virgil may have found a way to take control of the expedition. He should be judged for it.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Okay. Before we do that, though, let's have a look around. See if there's a skill point shrine around here somewhere. Okay, so that just all leads me back around to where we were. Okay, there's a thing up here. Let's go look at this right now since I now have access to this whole area. Yep, there we go. More things here. Kill.
To my help!
Feed. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. And we'll get some more up here.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Essence. And a wall to climb. Oh, it is. Oh, it's another campfire. Okay. I thought there was only 3 campfires in this area, but I guess there's 4. Oh no, there's 3 there. It's the. There's. Oh, I guess there was only the one that I guess there was only the one camp then that I had found before. Alright. So this up here, this leads us back to places we've been? No. Something back here, right? It can't be going this crazy. Runs stuff back here. This looks like it's a door that we have to open at some point. Alright, yeah, this is definitely a place for later. Guess there was no shrine or anything, right? I've gone everywhere. I guess it was only the 3. Huh. Yeah, so... yeah, no shrine anywhere. Alright. Well, let's go to the campfire and fast travel back to the other one so that we can get back to the camp faster here. Yep. Cool. No loading needed. F5 before we go in here and start pointing our finger. It's not going to be enough because we didn't have science level 2, right?
Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed.
Ask him for an explanation regarding the murder of the researcher.
I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages! Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Oh, Virgil, would you please stop taking us for fools? The natives had no hand in this.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminous sent me to keep an eye on this expedition.
Of course, the Ordo
to
Luminous.
ensure that the discoveries we made
Our
would
favorite.
not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy. A dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives?
Yeah, you might get
But
along
even
with the
then,
natives.
Foolish Eugenia accepted discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation. But to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues?
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Thélème. But he has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide. Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
Order him to leave the expedition?
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
Okay. Then she'll continue. If I understand this correctly, she'll continue her research.
Alas, I have found the dead bodies of your colleagues.
How horrible! But how? Oh, perhaps I should have listened to Brother Virgil.
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
That, like, literally put us back on nice reputation with him. Which now makes me not want to do this other guy's quest. But at the same time, I'm kind of locked into it, so I guess I'm going to do it. But before we do, I have a feeling I know where they want me to go here for this. And it's back where we saw that thing, right? Yep, exactly. Alright, let's do it since we're on the map. Let's make use of it.
You'd have to be insane to want to live in such a place. Even a saint would want to stay dry.
Complain. Okay. Search area. I'm thinking he went up this way. Does it look like a definite... Oh, good lord, there's a thing here. Now? Okay. Well, how this goes? Maybe he just wants to chat. Oh, he is... He is gonna be a rough one. Okay. Yeah. At least he's sort of locked onto me. Oh, okay. 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 Let's chat about this a little bit. Okay. Let's I have enough mana for that. I wonder though, spell. Paste there. No. Oh, ow, wow. He immediately turned and hit me. He's got no armor left, which is good, so my guys can start actually doing some damage to him. Hopefully! Ow! That hurts. It hurts a lot. Ouch! Quit it! Damn! Right, guys are not doing a whole lot of damage to him, are they? Okay. Magic potion. Ooh. I'm keeping his attention, which is good. And those guys are getting free shots in on it. It's nice.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Yes, that's right. Keep an eye on me. Keep focused on me. Go. Let's get our magic potion again. Oop. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Got him. Well, that was nice. That was a nice one. 5 gold coins, that's all he had? Really? He had 5 gold coins after all that. Well, at least I assume it gave me a boost in XP, but do not know for sure. Oh, look at this. This is now open.
Hermits often choose places like this when they want to live away from the world.
Where it was blocked off before. Okay. Yep, let's head on in. Ooh. Very green in here. Oh, there we go.
Someone lived here.
Oh, bats. Freaking bats. Hate them. Hate them.
May the enlightened protect me and...
More down there. Great. Every video game. Bats in every video game are the most annoying thing ever. And this is no... where'd that back go? This is no exception. And there. Okay. Anything over here? No. There's a few hermit holes here.
protect me in this battle. To my help and death to the others.
Nice. Man, I'm glad I buffed up my magic as much as I did. Because it's making all the difference now. All of the difference. Sneak level 2 intuition? Damn. Yeah, I don't have intuition for that stuff. I really wish they would give you more, like, they base so many things on these skills checks. I really wish they would give you more skill points per level, you know what I mean? Or at least dole them out more often than they do. Because it's the... You end up going through entire areas where you could have done a different path, and by the time you have the skills to do that path, you've already completed the area.
These murals are magnificent. If St. Matthias did come here, this is where he must have settled.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them.
Also, I'm guessing we're going to have to light these in a certain order, probably. See here, examine.
This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest, getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias, praying to Enon Milfrichteman.
They converted him. They converted him.
I do not know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
Which is why I'm going to show it to them. Because it will seriously displease them.
There are some native symbols here and some letters I recognize. As if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men dwistad en on mil frichtemen. This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him. Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago. And it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here, in this cavern where our founder lived. I don't know if you realize the importance of what we've just discovered. Saint Matthias, the founder of Thélème, finished his life worshipping the islanders' god. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for our nation, our cult, and our relations with the natives.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
To think these old things could cause a civil war. Or long-lasting peace with the natives. It is a serious responsibility to decide what to do with them. But it isn't ours. Their saint, their decision.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Okay. Level 30. Nice. I mean, I guess technically, yes, I did take sides, but I took the side that was willing to learn. So, I mean, I guess the option is just give it to the researchers and just let them do the revelation, or do I give it directly to the Cardinal? You know, and let her deal with it? I'm not sure what they want here. Inform Sister Eugenia of your discoveries. That's all it says. So, I mean, you would think a discovery that's this big, you might want to give directly to the Cardinal, but then at the same time, her power would be in question, so might suppress it. So yeah, I don't know. Guess we're just going to give it to the researchers here, and then let them figure out what they want to do. Let me do a quick save though before we do it, just in case I don't like the outcome here. I'm not above save scumming.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
Report your discoveries.
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
Yep, give her the relics.
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On another, he prayed to the god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet? I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil? How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Oh, I think you leave me no choice, sir.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. To my help, and death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies. Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
Get our magic potion here.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Another magic potion.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. They will not dare to attack you there. Even if these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could send us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
And if you will allow me to attend the hearing, I would be delighted to support you.
Your help will be precious to us, Father. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Meet with her 24 hours later. Okay. I had a key to prisons? Okay. That's fine. It does give us some time to do the quest for Patrice, and I'm wondering if that will help, because if we find some dirt on the Mother Cardinal, we can use that against her to make her comply with what we're about to drop on our lap there. Also, we have a skill point, right? That skill, blessing of the enlightened. Alright, so then this one needs 3 points. On level 31, this one is level 31, level 33 on this one. Do charisma, intuition. Yeah, all that sneaking requires intuition level 2, right? Increases the map discovery radius. Actual dialogue options. Increase the number of ingredients and objects obtained as well. I mean, that's a good one, but I definitely want Vigor level 3 because... man, that's useful for... There's an area that I cannot get to that requires Vigor level 3 to get to it. And that's why I'm kind of pushing down that path there. So... journal. Search the Cardinals Apartments. This one seems like it's going to be really difficult. I mean, I know they want us to get disguises and stuff, but I have a feeling it's going to be super difficult. Takes us 18 hours to get there. No, let me speak to this guy and sell some things. Sell some of these and just get them out of my inventory. No. I'll hold on to that for now. I've not given this other guy anything, so I guess I should give him something. Let's do that actually, because I have not equipped him at all. And Vasco actually hasn't had anything equipped in a while either. Official sword. Oh. Yeah, you should probably be using that. Probably. Precision pistol. Oh. That. Both of these are identical, right? Vigor +1. This actually gives me the +1 vigor that I would need. Although, it won't give it to me because he's wearing it, but still. If I put that on. So I guess I could just put that on and for a moment and do what I need to do. Green gloves. Okay, those are better than everything else we have. Boots. Those on. Alright, and then Kurt, Yora, Afra, Petrius. Here we go. That. Actually, this one is better. Gold one. This ring, so because we're both magic users. One, right, okay. Commander's grass. Poison resistance 96. 108. I'll give him that, I guess. For the moment. Alright, that works for me right now. Okie dokie. What we gotta do here for this one? Search the Cardinals Apartment. I think I have a potion of stuff too. Oh, does that mean we actually go in here now? There's no guard outside for a change? No. Not yet. Someday, though. Someday. I think we actually have to go in the palace. The parts of the palace that we normally wouldn't be allowed in. And won't be allowed in. And we would have to walk past her to get to the apartment. Gonna be interesting. So, in front of all these people, we gotta walk past that in front of all these people. But we need, as he said, we need the appropriate clothes. Servant's clothes. So, I imagine that would be over here, right?
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors, by order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know. Please, excuse us.
The basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll go back up.
Okay. So let's say disguise a team as servants. Comfortable vest. Just need 3 comfortable vests. Okay. If I can find them. They'll let me through these doors here. I go in there. Yes, I can. That's not a real door. Okay. How about this one? Nope. Gotta be a way. I wonder if I can sneak past this guy. That's what I have to do. Yeah, I bet, because he's not there right now. There's another servant over there. Do I have to... I wonder if I can... Can I just knock them out and take their clothes? I doubt there's a way to just knock them out, though. Because they're technically not... combative. I went around this way.
It's blocked.
First. We want to bet the room I got to get into is where that guy was standing. Alright. Oh, an autosave just happened. Good or bad. Or which?
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors.
Yeah, we did not know.
The basements.
Very well.
Somehow I knew it. Load the autosave because that was actually happened after my quick save. All right, so waiting for that guy to walk out of there, I think. Wish I could see where they're at without being visible myself.
This area of the palace is.
She came right in there.
Very well.
Again. All right, so I just gotta kind of wait there for. I wonder, did he come in there because he saw me? Because last time he just kind of walked around a little bit and just was looking at places, right? Let's just sit here and wait for him. And see if maybe he just kind of peeks in, doesn't see us, and then moves over one. I know he went as far over as the one next to us, I believe. This is the only place that makes sense to like be able to hide, potentially. Oh, so he does come all the way in here. Would have been better to hide in the other room than the one on the left here, and wait for him to come in. What happens there? This looks like this is the point where you're supposed to be, you know, sneaking by him. I think he's just gonna stay there. Alright, let's load the autosave again. He does spend quite a bit of time just standing in there. Then come out and go in this other one over here. Come all the way over this way though. I wonder if we can stop here. And keep an eye out for him. It's the waiting that's the worst. It's like, you know, kind of what's pattern are gonna do. But see, the problem is, as I've been moving around, their patterns have been kind of like not necessarily, have been kind of shifting a little bit. I don't know if now that I'm over here, he's not going to go in that room now. fact, I might be too far away for him to even be triggered right now. Like, his AI might not even be running. Yeah, because we didn't have to wait this long last time. His AI should be triggered, right? Yeah, it should be close enough for him to be wanting to come over here now. Weird. Very weird. The only other option I have is to, like, basically be right over there. Oh god, that's the other thing just triggered, yeah. No, I'm not gonna move out of the way. And my peeps are gonna be in the way of me. Constantly here too. He's just... Whoa, okay. No, don't go back in that room, you bastard.
This area of the palace is forbidden.
Damn
We
it.
did not know. The basement.
Very well.
Annoying. I would autosave there, huh? Maybe I can go around the other side of the barrels when he comes out. Because it looks like as soon as I walked away from there, he went right back to where he was. Damn it. How am I supposed to get him to... come out of there? If I go in here, he still sees me, right? And he just stays right there. Damn him. I'm wondering if I use a if I use that potion, is that sufficient to see. Haze Potion.
This area of the palace is
Okay,
forbidden.
wait. Let me see. If I use the Haze Potion, I wonder if it'll be enough that I can just walk right by him. Really what I need him to do is to come out there and... do is to come out here, stand here, and then allow me to go around the other side of the barrels. Come on, come on. Further over this. Damn. Yeah, no,
This area of the palace is
you
forbidden
can
to
still
visit.
see you when you're doing that. I tried anyway. I could still use that haze potion, just use it when he's really super close, and then just go around the other side of the barrels is what I'm hoping I can do. I gotta trigger him to come out of there. First is the thing. Not only come out of there, but come around this side. Okay, now he's coming this way.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors.
We did very well.
Damn it. Okay. So it's working. I guess I can wait for him to come in here again. And then when he does, or when he's standing outside here, I'll pop the haze potion, right?
This area of the palace is forbidden
He
to
saw me.
visitors.
He saw me
We
without
did very
even
well.
being in there. Okay, let's try that again. Like he immediately responds when I'm in there. I guess as soon as I go in here, I'll pop the haze potion. As I hear him starting to walk. Let him walk in here, and maybe he won't. I doubt it, but I don't know how else to get him out of that damn room. God
This
damn it.
area of the palace is forbidden to visit the basement.
Very well.
Okay, there's got to be another way of doing this. And I have no idea if there's any... I mean, I'm assuming that there's something in that room that will give me their clothes or something. But I could be completely wrong, and it's just like you're not even supposed to go in there. In fact, I probably am completely wrong. You're not even supposed to go in there. And this door is barred.
It's blocked.
Is annoying. I mean, things are laid out here in such a way that it feels like this is what we're supposed to do. They're reacting to me being there, even though I'm not there. Oh, that guy came out of his room. Good. Yeah. There we go. This did nothing for me. Nothing to interact with in here. Damn it. Nothing in there after all. So all those attempts were for naught. What are you supposed to do to get those? Does it actually have a... Oh, I guess we could just buy stuff? Well... Right. Okay. I guess they just want me to buy stuff. I guess it makes sense. Just go to a shop and buy the things that we need. Alright, okay. Come in here, let's go out and buy the stuff that we need. The servant's closed. Although, interestingly, it didn't trigger that until we went down there, so I don't know if it'll let me do this or not. We'll see. Is there a merchant around here somewhere? What's the closest merchant at? Crafting table. Moneylender's shop? That's not what I want. Coin tavern. Warehouse of the coin. No, like merchant. Are you kidding me? Gotta be a merchant around here somewhere, right? Am I just going insane? I feel like I'm going insane. Maybe the moneylender's shop, maybe? We'll have... Wait, you look like a merchant. Can I talk to you? No. Is it because I'm not... Why? No, I'm in good graces with all these people, right? Okay, wait a minute. Here's what we'll do. Let me... Not the one. Quick save. Let me load this. Get them to trigger the quest if I haven't already triggered the quest. So I can see where it's at on the map. Okay, disguise. Oops, that's not what I want. Disguise team as servant. Where's my journal? Yeah. Right, because we had to talk to them in order to see what they were wearing, I guess. Alright, up here. Come out here. And where do they want me to go for that? Blame a merchant. See, there is one here. It wasn't showing up on the map for some reason. Like, I know I'm not crazy. I know there were merchants here. All
Don't
right.
hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I want to buy weapons. Let's do it. Armor and oh, look at all these comfortable vests here. Buy and buy.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
I'm not wearing it, am I? Oh, I am. It automatically equipped it on me. Did it equip it on the other guys too? No. Vest. And comfortable vest. There we go. Yes, we look quite stunning here. Nice team of servants. For the guards won't mind if they see servants running past them that weren't disguised as servants earlier. Then we literally have to walk past the Mother May I here, or whatever. And they won't even notice we've walked past them. That'd be interesting. Okay. That was a thing. Here. Don't care that I'm walking around. These apartments are just messy as hell. No one cleans up. Note from a servant. Your Eminence, we have reorganized the basement room as you ordered. The damage caused by your Excellence's guests was substantial, and we regretfully had to replace the carpets. They've been heavily stained. I hope you will find new carpets to your taste. Make sure the key to the room is on your desk as usual. Okay. So I did go into that room correctly. It's just that without this thing here, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So it was in our room. Where is the key at? Did I not get the key? Key part of that? Maybe? Find out what is hidden under the house. Okay, let's like go down there and find it. I must have the key then. Although I can probably lockpick it even if I didn't have the key. So. Oh. This was a lot easier once I had the disguise. Like, don't mind me, I'll just walk wherever I want to go. Even though you definitely recognize my face. Down here, are these people going to now let me just walk through because I'm with them? Yep. Yep, they are. That is not the door to go down, though. Find out what is hidden under the palace. Oh, here we go. Ah. That door.
Ah, well. This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place.
Examine.
Oh, for goodness sake. This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
Clothes, underwear scattered around the floor.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Thélème, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something.
Perhaps we did.
Locked. I don't have the key.
Oh, it's lockpicking level 3. Of course it would be lockpicking level 3, right? Wait, don't I have a, don't I have a thing that gives me lockpicking level 3? Gives me +1 vigor. I can't wear that. Ah, here we go. This will work. Now who can't lockpick it?
I don't have the key.
Whoops, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't pick up the key. I couldn't figure out where it was. Another Cardinal Cornelia's account book. The account book lists many loans made from a moneylender called the Magpie. For every expense, there is a corresponding money input, which completely cancels it. The sums are astronomical. However, there's no mention of where the money comes from. There are also many recurring payments of certain candy cane.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The moneylender is well established. He can be found near the main square. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells to me, but the moneylender must know more about him.
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern. Perhaps the manager knows him.
Okay. Like how it said that I failed the disguising people because I changed my disguise at the last minute there to get through the door. Hilarious. So now put the guys back on so we can walk right out the front door without anyone batting an eye. Alright, question the innkeeper. We've already actually been over here. So let's change our clothing back to what we were wearing, which was... I don't know what. I guess I was wearing Dublé? Wearing this one, wasn't I? Yeah. That's the only thing I can wear. Alright. And then you were wearing the commander's arrest thing. And you were wearing the Merchant Prince. I believe. I do believe. Alright. Cool. Just changing our clothes in the middle of the town. Or no one bat an eye at it.
All of our products are a blessing.
Okay. This guy was... We were just over here, too. And I've already lost my way. Oh, a health potion. Do a health potion. Oh, let's question the innkeeper first. In case that opens something up for us. Or quartermaster. No, where's the weapons room? Where's the innkeeper's over here, right? There's a door to the inn. Yeah. No, that's not it. I know there's a door from the Coin Guard barracks to the inn. I just don't remember where it is. Over here? This is it. Yes. Yeah, because this is the back room of the Coin Tavern. There we go.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
Right now about Candy Cane.
What can you tell me about a certain Candy Cane?
Candy Cane? Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
His big clients?
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients. Isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
Okay.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
I have to mention the Mother Cardinal? I guess I have to mention the Mother Cardinal?
Can I get you anything? Look who it is. I feel that once again you're not here.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have been here?
Are you drunk or something?
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Okay. I thought asking that would be kind of dumb. Oh, you're a fight organizer? I'm gonna speak to you.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your...
Okay.
So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Let Petrus intervene.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course. We are not here for your services, but to lead an investigation. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious objects disappearing after your employees' visits.
People in very high places are concerned, which explains why we've been asked to take care of it.
This cannot be. Well, listen. Come in, but please be discreet.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. What did that get us? Prostitutes?
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam.
I don't know about
but we're
that.
here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising. But do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Got the partygoers?
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me. But I don't know them.
About the organizer?
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name?
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Suggest the presence of the Mother Cardinal?
Do you think that an important person from Teleme could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony.
Charisma, 100% check. Sure.
Admit it. You must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore.
Speak about Candy Cane?
Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
What about the woman in a green coat?
This woman in the green coat. Could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important, then. Thank you for your
Ah,
help.
she has a corner office. She must be very important. The
I'd
corner
lose
office
my
of the
clients if
Pleasure
they suspected me of
Palace.
speaking about them, you know.
Okay. So that seems like that was everything we needed here. Now we just gotta go talk to the money lender. Over here. Why it still says talk to the innkeeper. Already talked to him. Why does it keep saying talk to the innkeeper? Talk to him already. We want to talk to the bookmaker. Here. Okay. Maybe we have to come back to the innkeeper after we talk to the bookmaker, I guess. Like it'll have another dialogue option open for us or something. I do not know. Here we go.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get straight to the point. I have bad news for you. I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What? But what are you talking about?
Stop acting all innocent. I have all the evidence I need to incriminate you. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot more at stake than you. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know what happens when tongues wag too much.
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
That's your candy cane?
Tell me about Candy Cane.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I just know his name, like everyone else. I mean, there are some rumours. They say he does his business in the basement of the Coin Tavern.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in arena fights, which would be on me.
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal very well. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she is plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago. Nah, the money's coming from elsewhere.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
I can't go up there. I was gonna say, like, can I go upstairs and look around and stuff? No, it's roped off. Now we can question the innkeeper about what's going on down in his basement. If I hadn't made a wrong turn. We still need to question the, still need to finish that other one too, where we actually confront Her Highness with this other evidence too.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is. I feel that once again...
Woman in a green coat.
I am looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Okay. And then down in the basement here, talk to this guy.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
It's about the woman in a green cape.
I am looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
How about Candy Cane?
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I could find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information.
Okay.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain Candy Cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he is just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Find and question Candy Cane. Okay. He's apparently down at the docks, so he's not that far away.
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true, you were right. Let's come back later.
They're gonna make me wait for nightfall, eh? Where is... Earth is not nightfall yet. I mean, it seems like it's getting there. Meantime, I don't know if this other one... I assume this other one will just wait until we're done. Because the 24 hours for it and it was already up. Meant some other cardinal to reveal the truth. Yeah. But what I'm hoping is that by doing this quest, we'll have some dirt on another cardinal, and then that will give us leverage to convince her to talk about that. I haven't done these at all. Destroy the Yorglin's nests. Very aggressive. Build a nest north of Eden. I'd probably do that at some point. I have not played off camera. I could do that. Try to figure out some of those things. Fox is one I'm not worried about because that one's just a pain in the butt. The other ones would be kind of nice to do just to get whatever rewards we can get from them. What is the in-game time? Have anything here? Tell me you in my inventory. By my character, right? Level 30, 12,600 experience. Oof. Batteries is still suspicious, but we're working on that right now. Attack, defense, magic power, technique. What does it say? Does it say anywhere? Food. Doesn't tell me in-game time. Tell me that somewhere. Guess not. I swore that there was like somewhere where it would tell me the in-game time. I don't see it anywhere. What we can do is go back to our... Where's our place at? Because it's near here, right? Yeah. We can go back to our residence because we're not that far away from where we need to be. And we can pass some time. Go. Just over here. Oh, and we got a chest out front with some loot in it. I don't want to travel. Wasn't there a way to say, like, wait for... I think you can sleep or something, right? For a little bit. Until nighttime. 28 minutes. 28 in-game minutes. All I had to do was basically wait 28 more seconds and it would have been nighttime. There you go. What happens with your patience? You're not when you're not patient. Please. These guys are nothing now. So he gave me a magic potion. So that works.
Here comes our pay, boys!
To my help! And death to the others! Your magic is...
Yep. These are real easy. I don't think they're giving me a whole lot of XP though, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, they're not really holding me up either. And up here we go. 5 and make the candy cane.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
Oh, yeah?
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble.
I think you are the one who's going to run into trouble.
Come on. It was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Sure. But at least he's nice now, I guess. 1,000 XP. So, how long do you have to wait?
My dear child, what can I do for
I guess we'll have to wait like a day or something.
I will see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
I imagine. I kind of want to do that before we do this, because like I said, I want to have that hanging over her head a little bit. Offer your help to Afra. Yeah, I guess I could try and see if I can convince her without that. I can just save and then doesn't work out, then I will save Scott. That's what I will do. Okay, we gotta get all the way over to the palace here. It's not that way, is it? We gotta go this way. Yep. More health potions. All right. Save before we go in. And see how this turns out. We have a good reputation with them, so I'm interested to see what happens here. And we got Petraeus with us.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation.
Yep.
We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
Talk about the frescoes and relics.
We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He's depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the Enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
A reasonable person. Go figure. Talk about the Guardian.
The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time.
And talk about the cave, I guess.
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There's no island or village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
Just to visit the cave herself, which I can't do. I don't have the thing. 50-50 shot, eh? Alright. Well, like I said, I will save Scumness, so...
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them. Something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
What good is such a reproach if our nation has fallen into chaos?
Talk about the Ordo Luminis text.
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminis was part of the expedition. He tried several times to sabotage it, even killing many of his colleagues for it. And finally, he attacked us, as we were preparing to join San Matthias.
Who'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such extremes? But I fear these attacks are just a reflection of what will happen if your discoveries are made public.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political. Yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you. Does anyone wish to add anything?
Mention the revelations of Saint Lucian?
I understand your doubts about the future, which are inevitably caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet in the end he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After much thought, I have decided it best to silence these dangerous discoveries. Our nation cannot risk civil war.
But, Your Eminence, this research...
Enough, my dear. I have made my decision. Your research must end immediately.
I cannot keep the secret of what I discovered. The world must know.
It would be a shame to hear that our most distinguished theologian was arrested for heresy, my dear.
Very well, Your Eminence.
Your Excellency, I cannot deny the importance of the help you have given us, and I am grateful for it. And I hope I can count on your discretion. It would be a shame for our relationship with the congregation to suffer due to questionable allegations.
Of course, Your Eminence.
I wonder if did it all come down to that. Did it all come down to that check? Because I feel like even if I had won that check, it might not have. It might still not have convinced her. It does, I mean, from a story perspective, it makes more sense that she would just ignore everything and just continue. Which is why I'm also wondering if,
Ah, Your Excellency. We were
these it all merging the
these discovered, but they also we must first. Could what?
Frescoes. I'm gonna do all the same
the tablet. He simply
things I did before.
The cavern we did confront
the relic, the political, and who is to say?
Try this.
It seems that you only by integrating some of the you could build an alliance.
What good is such a reproach if our nation?
Yeah, failed again. Go to her fave.
Your Eminence, but
that's gonna work.
You yet your does.
I understand you have yet.
After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world.
That works.
It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Okay, so so the check had nothing to do with it. Although I imagine it would have helped one way or the other. It was appeal to her faith. That was the only other change I made to my dialogue options, was instead of was to appeal to her faith that on that one thing, and that seems to have made a difference. Okay. Well, that works. That works then. We didn't need that other part. That's fine. And dandy. And honestly, I'm not so chuffed about I'm not so put off, I should say, helping Petraeus now, because it turns out that he's actually like revealing that she's got some vices that aren't great. Although I have a feeling he's going to use it for some kind of political gain, but you know. We got what we needed out of her as far as the other mission goes. So then we just have to help Afra, and then once he comes back with more stuff, which shouldn't be very long, then we can do that, and it's on to the Trial of the Waters. Yeah. Thing. And then we have these notes I have not found anywhere. I have no idea where to even find those. But at least the camp stuff, there's one other... Where was it at? This one up here, I think, is the one that needed Vigor 3. Which I have a thing that I can wear that will give me that, so... I will probably do that off camera. Grab that. And... I still got places to go. I'm surprised I'm not... I guess... How do I know if I've done the DLC or not? I don't feel like I've done it, because I don't think it's been triggered yet. Like I don't know that I'm halfway through the game. Do a new full save here. And I'm just kind of curious, what does it tell me. It gives you a little summary here of what it is. But progress through the main adventure. The middle of the game. When it is available, a letter will be waiting for you at all of your campsites and residence. Investigate conspiracy. Yeah, I don't think I've done that. In fact, I'm fairly certain I haven't done that. So it's weird that it's like progress through the main adventure to the middle of the game. Like, I'm not at the middle of the game yet. I mean, I feel like I've taken I've been playing for quite a long time, and most people get done in about 30 hours, and I'm already well past that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just especially slow. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But anyway, my friends, that will do it for this episode. For those who will be watching on the YouTubes, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. For those on stream, thanks for hanging out and keeping me company and all those things. I will be back tomorrow night, same bad time, same bad channel, with some more of GreedFall here. And then Thursday and Friday this week, we'll be playing a little bit of Scrapnauts. It's an early access indie game, so I'm probably only going to do 4 sessions with it, assuming I can even get that much content out of it, because it's still early access. I don't know how much I can do. So probably like maybe 3 or 4 sessions out of that, and then we'll be moving on to the next thing on the list. And then also at some point, I think it's September the 7th, the Encased RPG will be coming out for full release. It's in early access now. It's been in early access for a while. So I do want to sit down and play that. That'll be my next like long form RPG. Also waiting in the wings. I'm trying to do like an RPG, and I'm also trying to do like a different genre, like to try to balance out, you know, have a balance of things going on, so I'm not all RPGs all the time. So at some point we'll have to start the next Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. I can't think of the name of it now. Yeah, that's my brain is fried. But the next Assassin's Creed on the list. And also, I've also wanted to play a little bit of either Technomancer, which I guess technically is an action RPG, so I don't know if kind of doing the same thing there, or doing revisiting the Mad Max game, which, you know, ages and ages ago, and I want to see, you know, and I kind of bounced off of it when I played it last time, and I'm kind of interested in trying to go back to it. Then once an RPG slot frees up again, which may be a while, because Encased RPG I think takes quite a while. When it frees up again, I'm going to be revisiting, or not revisiting, I'm going to be visiting Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, i.e. Daggerfall Unity, i.e. heavily modded Daggerfall. I have a version of it running. I have a ton of mods in it. I have the Dream mod, and I have all the recommended mods that were recommended by Dream that work with the Dream mod. You know, airships and all the other things. So 3D models and all that. So I'm interested to try it out. I've never played it, but it is sufficiently advanced that it's not like, it's still got the old school cryptic nature to it, but it's got more modern flavor where it's you know, you can navigate, like, it's not one of those like move tile by tile kind of things. It's, you know, it's got some modern flavor to it. So I kind of want to try it out and see how it goes. But yeah, that is the story as I know it right now, my friends. This weekend, obviously, I'll be doing more multiplayer stuff, MMO stuff for multiplayer. Definitely will be back in DC Universe Online. Might also, we'll see. I might also do a session in Splitgate. Doing multiplayer FPSs on channel tends to be a hit or miss kind of thing because I'm really bad at them. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's the plan for this weekend, and that's all I have for you right now, my friends. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you, and hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see ya, bye.